Pop culture. It is July 3rd, 2014, and we're going to hit them with the quick stories.
Culture.
That's right, and we're going to hit you with the quick stories.
What do you got?
Basically, I'm going to go over the rundown right now. Guess what? New posters are out for Fox's Gotham series coming up this fall. Huh? They still look terrible. What's up with that? Second off, Dumb and Dumber 2 coming back about 15 years too late.
All the funniest bits are in the commercial.
And they're not even that funny.
They're not even that funny.
Not so good.
Yeah,
let's see here. Shane Black is planning to reboot Predator. And if you remember, he was in the original Predator movie. He played Hawkins, who has some of the best, most dirtiest, memorable jokes and lines in the entire movie. So. Also, Shane Black, boom, I approve this.
I do too.
John Turturro wants to make a Big Lebowski spinoff.
I'm okay with this.
I am okay with this as well, based on his character,
it's John Turturro.
Jesus Quintana.
Right.
And nobody fucking with the Jesus.
Yeah, I mean...
you got a story, a quick file.
And Netflix is jumping into Japanese anime. And I don't mean just anime.
No,
I mean
real straight up
Japanese
They've
anime.
got a film house out there doing all the animation.
And
it's
when
going
we
to be
say
crazy.
that, understand, for those of you interested in watching, this is launching July 4th, so like tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's in Japanese. You're going to have to watch it with subtitles.
Subtitles, because
legit.
Purists.
Yes.
Subs, no dubs.
Yeah. Subs, no dubs.
Subs, no dubs.
So that's the quick fire.
Now, we did the quick fire because we're going to play a game this week.
Yay, we can play a game.
What I have on my phone here
is the standard iOS stopwatch.
Here
we go.
So what we're going to do is Steven has a ton, and I'm not even joking here, a ton of summer shows for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give him 30 seconds to give you a heads up on the show. I'm going to give him a go and a stop. Then I get one line to say about said show. Are you ready for this? Because it's about to go down.
The first phase is...
I'm yelling timber.
Yeah. The first phase is shows that are coming back this summer. Mm-hmm. The second one will be 3 shows that are brand new for this summer.
All right, so we'll do first phase first.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you the name of the show to the people, and I'm going to say go. You ready? All right, first up on the list is True Blood.
True Blood.
Go.
Is back for its last season. This is the final chapter, and they are, spoiler alert, Tara's dead. They're back. They're back, back. And it is season 1 writing all over again. I love this freaking show. I was really upset last year because it got all crappy. They are not getting all weird with the lovey-dovey storylines. They are getting action, and I love this show.
You still got 10 seconds. You want to say anything else?
Anna Paquin, I love you.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and say vampires have sucked since season 4. Moving on to the next show.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Covert Affairs.
Covert Affairs back for season 5, I think. Andy Walker is out from being out in the cold. In the spy world, that means that you're essentially no longer part of. You're no longer a spy. Well, she's back, and she's kicking ass. Her and Augie, they're not dating anymore. That relationship is completely over.
Oh, and the skids.
We don't really know why, but she apparently had a nervous breakdown.
That's all you got?
Well, I don't want to give too much away because I want you to watch the show. If you've never seen the show, go catch up on the episodes because this season is going to be kick-ass.
And stop. Never seen it, but it's a spy show. I'm kind of spied out after Chuck and the other one that was the J.J. Abrams show, but whatever. I might check it out.
All right.
And the third one, we got Defiance.
Defiance is back for season 2. Defiance season 1 came out with a bang. The biggest problem with Defiance is it was a freaking year between seasons. But it's back, and it's balls awesome. The only thing that I didn't like is that Josh Nolan found his daughter in the first episode. I was hoping they would extend that a little bit, give him some more. So that means, instead, that the most of the storylines this year are going to be about the E-Rep, are pretty much owning Defiance. They're occupying Defiance. Daytak Tar is in prison. The wife is running the family, although it looks like it's Alec the son.
Stop. Gotta cut him off. But you know what? I'd rather have him find the daughter than us find out at the end of the season she's been in the barn as a zombie the entire time. Burn! Let's move on to the next one.
Oh, I like
Falling Skies. Speaking of The Walking Dead, was
Speaking of The Walking Dead,
go!
Falling Skies is back for season 3, I believe it is this year. And it is started off itself with a bang. The end of last season ended us with not really sure what the hell was going on. They killed that big cannon thing. And now they're all split up. In fact, they're in 2 different areas. We're having to watch bounce back and forth between where all the kids are in a brainwashing community where they're actually with the Ishfini, which is really freaking weird. And then the other side with all the grown-ups trying to figure out where the hell the kids are so they can go liberate them.
Stop. I actually do approve of this season, mostly because I saw some of the adverts where they're brainwashing the kids. Super awesome propaganda. Let's move on to the next one, and that is Last Comic Standing. Go.
This show went to shit a few years ago, and I could have swore I was going to stop watching it. And as much as I love Jay Moore, he was part of the problem originally. It's back. It's invitation only. This was not an open casting call this year, and that's why this show is good. We've got very good judges. Roseanne Barr, Damon Wayans. Sorry. There's too many damn Wayans brothers.
There's a lot of Wayans.
It's the comedians are funnier this year because they're all invite only. These are not just idiots that these judges went out and picked.
Stop. Nothing's weighing on me about this show because it died when Greg did. Moving on. America's Got Talent, and go.
America's Got Talent's back for another season. It's still 4 judges. Howard Stern is again the 4th judge, and honestly, just like last year when he made this kind of intro, I like Howard Stern as an AGT judge. I'm not going to lie to you. I've always liked Howard Stern. I'm not a fan of his radio show. I like Howard Stern. I'll say that. It's actually got talent this year. There's some really interesting, it's fun to see because I hate American Idol. I hate all these singing shows. You get a lot of variety. If you like talent shows, you like that kind of reality.
I love Nick Cannon, and you can guarantee that you'll always see something awesome on America's Got Talent every year. Check it out. Under the Dome, and go.
Under the Dome just started this week, in fact. It is back for its 2nd season. Stephen King's novel adaptation to a television show. The end of last year, we had the mother of all bombs hit the dome, and what happened? Everything outside the dome died, and everything inside the dome was like, la 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 la, screw you. So this season's going to be interesting because now we're on a run for resources. They can't get out. There's only so much stuff. And that's where most of your storylines are going to come from. They're going to come from the turmoil between the citizens trying to live inside this little dome.
Stop. I already saw that in the Simpsons movie, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it and watch Rose Red again. Going next is Royal Pains. Go.
Royal Pains is in its 5th season now, and Hank is actually back. The beginning of this season, end of last season, he had gone off on some little tour. Well, he's back in the Hamptons full time now. The show's making an interesting leap, and when I say that, I'm worried they might jump the shark. They've introduced a new character. It is a half sister, and I love this show. I like Mark Forstein. I'm terrified that the show might die. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop. Yeah, this show kind of just feels like Nip Tuck meets that bro-y lawyer show that Zach Morris is in. USA, you're kind of knocking on the door with this one. Next,
There's
Perception.
A show I Perception is back for its new season. I love this show, not just because Rachel Lee Cook is in it, although I'll admit that's part of it. I like Rachel Lee Cook. What can I tell you? This is a CIA show with a college professor who is schizophrenic.
You've still got 17 seconds.
Watch the damn show. It is an intellectual drama. It's an intellectual crime drama that will make you think every single episode.
Never seen it, can't say anything. Now, we're going on to round 2.
Round 2.
Only got 3 in here. I think we're making pretty good time.
These are 3 brand new shows that started this summer.
You ready?
Yes.
We're going to start with Dominion. Go.
It's shite.
Wow, that was quick.
I made it through 17 minutes of the first 2-hour pilot premiere. Everyone that I've talked to has only made it through, some of them 26 is the max, 26 minutes. The premise of the movie sounded awesome. God has fallen, and the angels basically hate us, and they've come to attack. I mean, literally, this is a fight between heaven and earth, and the epic battles that should ensue, it is completely bad. The acting is terrible. The screenwriting is terrible. The freaking directing is terrible.
And stop. Save yourself time. Watch the last 2 seasons of Supernatural. Next, Undateable. Go.
Hilarious. The funny guy from Whitney, that show that didn't really make it.
Nope.
He's back. I can't remember his name. I feel bad.
We talked about him last week.
We did talk about him last week. There's a problem with this show, though. They're running 2 episodes every night that they run it. It's on Thursday nights, and that tells me one thing and one thing only. This show won't make it last 1 season, but watch it for the season that it's on. It's absolutely hilarious.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
I'm going to stop you right there. Y'all really could have just given me another filler season of How I Met Your Mother, and I probably would have been happier.
Ooh.
Last one. The last ship, go.
Last ship. TNT started this week, or last week rather. Do you like pandemic type television shows and movies? You're going to love The Last Ship. The Last Ship, in a nutshell, they were off. They thought weapon testing, but in fact they weren't. There was a doctor on board that was looking for the origins of a pandemic that has now stricken 80% of the world population. Governments have fallen. The Russian government's fallen. The U.S. government's fallen, and that's where we're going. This ship is the only
stop.
Yeah, whatever.
The Walking Dead, The Love Boat. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So.
All right, so that's the summer movie. That's the summer. We nailed it on that one. That's the summer movie or the summer TV show lineup.
Now shows that aren't back yet which is why I didn't talk about them.
We will if people like this, we'll do it again. I like
Franklin
this.
Franklin and Bash is coming. Doctor
Who lawyers.
Doctor Who is coming back.
I'm not even gonna lie. I really think they missed the boat not calling it Law and Broder.
Law and Broder.
Broder. You get it? Because they're bros and they do law. Yeah. Dad jokes.
I would call it Bro in Order.
So you had a bone to pick.
I have a small bone to pick.
Small bone.
With Hollywood and probably the media too.
I was going to say it's more media, I think, personally.
Stop ruining movies.
And how are they ruining movies? Go ahead, I'll wait.
Guardians of the Galaxy, it's coming out pretty soon.
Sure is.
I can't wait. I'm looking for this movie. Nathan Fillion is in it.
A little bit of guest star action.
I'm not going to tell you what he is because I don't know. And you know why I don't know? Because I refuse to read the damn article.
Well, that's why I want to play a little devil's advocate here. I don't think that Hollywood media reporting should fail because there are tons of people out there who do love spoilers. Just because they tell me he's in the movie, I have no butthurt against that. Had I made the choice to read the article and spoil that surprise for myself, I would have been upset about that.
Well, I didn't read it. I won't.
The fact is, and here's why I like that they're telling me this, because I think it'll get a lot of people who wouldn't normally go see this movie.
It'll get Nathan Fillion fans to see the movie. I know.
And I think that's just good press.
And I know that's why they do it. I'm going to talk about A Million Ways to Die in the Old West. They ruined Doc Brown.
I will say that surprise should have stayed in, but that wasn't due to media reporting. That was a badly cut
damn
trailer.
It was a horribly cut trailer. Well, I mean, I'm sure they did it on purpose, but
yes, and to be fair, the marketing for that movie
really
was not done well.
It wasn't done well, which sucks because it's a great freaking movie.
It is a fantastic
Have you
film.
seen it yet? We've talked about it
like 3 bajillion times now, and it will be on DVD soon, and you should see it. So, is there any other movies other than just Guardians or TV shows that you get spoilers for? I mean, like, think about how much press Doctor Who puts out. What about Batman?
Well, it seems like the new Batman versus Superman movie.
Yeah, Batman versus Superman and the Return of the Justice League and that other guy and maybe Jason Momoa is playing Aquaman. That's the whole title, by the way.
No, I am just tired of hearing all that crap. Now, I will say this about Doctor Who: there's not that many spoilers.
Well, I mean, if you go digging for them,
there are
a ton.
But I didn't have to dig for Nathan Fillion. It was in my friggin' face. But that's
huge American news. Imagine how British people feel with Doctor Who.
Doctor Who's a huge American show now.
And I'm sure in BBC land and Britain, because they probably subscribe to the same Reddits I do, they get a whole bunch of stuff dropped over there that we don't even see.
I know. I just... damn it.
You want your cake and you want to eat it too, and you can't have it. Because you're going to want certain movies to have those things where they tell you cool stuff, and then, there's going to be the other stuff that you're like, I don't know that!
Just let me whine about it.
All right, fine.
Damn it.
I will let you whine about it. Which, by the way, speaking of his whole Batman thing, apparently the suit that we saw in the picture...
I know, I saw this today.
...isn't going to be the suit we see in the movie.
I wonder if it's going to be like the RoboCop thing. Where they went through 9 suits.
They went through the RoboCop thing. No, originally they were doing him the same suit, and even
in the movie they did it. And I still love when they went to Warrior mode, and it was the original. It was the original
RoboCop. Suit, and he goes, "No, it's old and boring." Yeah. And that was awesome. That was a fantastic film. Again, one no one saw. I gave it a pretty high rating.
That's a great movie. So it's on pay-per-view now. Yeah, you can Redbox it.
Redbox it for $1. You can't waste $1.
You won't waste, and you won't waste the damn.
Used people used to make collect calls for $1.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Go watch it.
All right. So, do you have anything else to go over in pop culture?
Mostly, I'm just looking forward to August. I know we mentioned that before, but now not just for movies, but for TV too. I'm
not even going to lie to you. I'm really excited. Oh, I forgot there was one thing we didn't talk about.
Uh-oh.
Prepare your feels. I have bad news. # Darkest Timeline. Hulu's not bringing back Community.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Yeah, you can say it. He did say that because Hulu being... Now, here's the thing. Sony was pushing it to Hulu. Right. You know who stood in the way of that?
NBC Universal.
NBC Universal, who owns 35%.
Because they canceled the damn show to start with.
And they said, this won't get any ratings or be worth any ad revenue on the internet, which is hilarious considering most of the people who watch Community, guess where they watched it? They watched it on Hulu.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I agree with NBC. I'm just saying that it was obvious that it wasn't going to go on Hulu.
I'm going to say, NBC, you made a dick move doing the cock block on that, and you should have let it gone through.
Well, it was 2 dick moves. The first dick move was canceling the show. The second dick move, I agree. And that's why I said, I've said from early on, they need to pitch this to Amazon and Netflix.
And I think that's where it's going to go. But there's not a lot of time left in this because all those actors are kind of getting in that point where they need a job. Joel McHale, however, has all the time in the world because all he's doing right now.
Well, no, he's in what movie is he in? Oh crap! I forgot the name of the movie. He's got a movie coming out.
It's already filmed though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's in roles.
He is, but as far as the show goes, I think that he would be the guy who would. However. You talk about Alison Brie. That's an up-and-comer. She's going to be getting out there.
Yeah,
and, I mean,
once she gets on the show, it's gone. The opportunity's gone at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we're on I really feel like we're on a 6-month clock here.
Probably.
And if it's not brought back or in deals or in talks to be brought back in 6 months, it's over.
It is over.
We'll never see it again. It's going to Firefly territory.
Well, it'll never be in Firefly territory because they got 5 seasons.
I mean, what I'm saying is they're in that area where there's like, oh yeah, it's totally coming back. It's never coming back.
Never coming back.
So after 6 months, I'll give you a report in 6 months later. Did you know this is our 18th show?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I think that I'm gonna have to go back, but I think that we have almost been doing this for a year.
No, we started, we took some time off, but we started
December
and November, right?
Well, we're gonna do something crazy when we hit our year mark on this.
So we are going to be doing a live show pretty soon.
Yes, from Green's Tavern in Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah. If you guys want to come down and hang out with us, we would love it. We'll advertise. We'll set up an event.
Probably late July or early August.
Absolutely,
we're thinking. We're still working out the details. But it's funny. Every time I go to Green's, like, hey, when you guys come back?
When are you guys going to film here? Yeah, when you go to and we want to film. We do. We want to get back in it, so you get to see us be a little woo.
And depending on the bandwidth, we might live stream.
We will possibly live stream it. Yeah, so other than that, that's all I got for pop culture. It's all you got, right?
Yeah, but tomorrow it's the worst of
our own bad decisions in purchasing.
In the meantime, why don't you click that subscribe button? You're already watching the video.
Come on, like us on Facebook, jerks.
I got the CD. I'm trying to give it away.
500 likes.
You want the CD?
Is it 500?
It's 500 likes on Facebook.
Or 100 subscribes on YouTube.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna cut it. 400 likes.
No.
No. Come on.
Nope.
I'm gonna get into budget eventually. You watch. You people watch. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow for the worst stuff.